Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, from the House of Representatives. This is your state representative, Cary-Condotta. Well, we're a little more casual this week because we've finished the floor sessions for the first round. All the bills are out of the House and now over in the Senate. Senate bills are the same, are being heard in committees here in the House. So we have switched to the second part of the program. We are down to about 5 weeks as this is being filmed. And here's what has to happen over the next portion of the timeline. First of all, we have a revenue report this Thursday. It'll tell us how much money we have, positive or negative, what the total amount of spending will be. And then the following Monday, we will have a budget out of the Senate Republicans. The Senate budget will be released, and then a week later, we will have the House Democrat budget. And at that point, those will be negotiated. But there is a piece in between that still has to be finished, and that is the McCleary decision. As I understand it, negotiations are going very well. I'm not in on those part of the negotiations. My job will be to take whatever they come up with and get it into a budget that works for everybody. That might be problematic. It depends on what that total is. And right now, those negotiations, as I said, are going well. And we hopefully will have a McCleary plan, a McCleary solution on the table that is somewhat agreed to in the next week or two. Then the job becomes plugging it into the budget and seeing where we're at. Of course, if that revenue report on Thursday is positive, that will certainly help. That will give us some cushion to get this all put together. Our goal is still to be out of here in 105 days. There is not a lot of volume coming out of the Senate. That'll help the process. Point is, not a lot of bills came across, so our committee work is going to be very short so we can concentrate on that final budget, that final McCleary decision, and all the pieces that need to be done in just a few weeks. So the challenge is before us, but the odds are better now, I think, than they were a few weeks ago that we may be able to get out of here depending on the revenue report. A lot of individual bills are still floating around. There's been some comments about our tourism bill. We are looking at alternative funding, but I want to make it clear, this tourism bill leverages $10 million in private money for a small investment. It's a very, very good plan, but does not increase any taxes. We've had a number of emails and correspondence saying, I don't want my taxes increased. We won't do that. I don't do that. This is about using a different revenue flow or diverting a different revenue flow from probably local tourism to statewide tourism. The important part of that is this. Right now, with all the local promotions, we are taking people from Seattle to Chelan or from Walla Walla to Wenatchee and Spokane to Walla Walla. In other words, it's all within the state. We have no exterior marketing that brings new money in. What we want to do with this program is bring people in from outside the state, bringing in new money, new revenue, new customers to the state of Washington. This is where the revenue comes from. For a small investment, you get a huge return. The other states have proven it, that it works, and we're going to keep pursuing it, but there will be no tax increases to fund this, and it will leverage $2 to $1, so it's a magnificent investment. Could be as much as 6 to 8 times return on investment. Those are the kind of programs we need to be looking at, because if we're going to increase revenue, we do it through increased economics, not with increased taxes. And of course, the final tax story of the week we'll talk more about next time is the ST3. This light rail situation in Seattle is really creating some huge problems for the folks over there. We'll talk more about it in context of the budget and potential revenue and taxes next time. Thanks. We'll see you soon.